Learning to manipulate your qi. There are various methods and exercises to learn what you can do with this newly found qi now. Some include circulating it in different ways and energy paths, while the ultimate goal would be to find your upper DanTien, that is located in your head, and direct the accumulated energy excess there. Though such goals are beyond the scope of this book, the following simple exercise could be easily learned and followed by anyone. When you are aware of the qi in your lower DanTien, it is time to connect it to your breathing, although this has most possibly already happened, as it is closely related to your breath. The ball of energy, or ball of qi as it will be referred to from now on, will shrink as you inhale and it will expand as you exhale. This is a natural process and it follows the compression and release of your internal organs through the shrinking and expansion of your lower DanTien. This is caused by the breathing technique used, as the inverted inhale compresses your lower body, while during the exhale everything relaxes, allowing for the expansion of the area. Try to follow this compression and expansion inside, and once you have found it, similarly to the way you have formerly found the sensation of your qi, you may be able to take control of it. As you inhale, try to compress the ball of qi even further, making it smaller than it would become by itself. Similarly, as you exhale, you could try and blow up this ball of qi, making it bigger with each breath, until it is bigger than your torso, and surrounds your body in an enormous ball of energy. Start with small steps, first only observing as the ball changes its size, then slowly, gradually work your way up to making it shrink smaller with each inhale and grow larger with each exhale. It may help to think of it as a balloon, into which you breathe air as you exhale and from which you withdraw air when you inhale, only the amount of air used will continue increasing, so the size of the balloon will change accordingly. This air will be in fact the qi itself, that consists partly of your breath, but you should not linger on the balloon example very long. As you inhale, you are not really withdrawing qi from this ball, but rather compressing the ball itself, as your lower DanTien compresses naturally, as a result of the inverted breathing. Similarly, as you exhale, you are not really blowing qi into it, rather just expanding this already accumulated energy, much like an elastic ball would expand, while being released after you invested energy into it by way of compression. This is also in synchrony with the expansion of your lower DanTien as you exhale. Once you are quite experienced at this, you have already come a long way. You have found your way to sense your own qi and are able to manipulate it in a way. You can still take the exercise one step further, however, if or when you feel comfortable with it. When you inhale and the ball of qi compresses, its center would be one with that of your lower DanTien. On each exhale, apart from making the ball bigger, you should try and move its center upwards, to your solar plexus. As you inhale, the ball would move back down, sharing its center once again with that of the lower DanTien. Do not be discouraged if this proves rather difficult, even though you have been able to manipulate the size of the ball with relative ease. Moving the ball will require much greater effort. You may lose the sensation of the ball occasionally, but that is perfectly fine. Just keep practicing and the results will come if you are persistent. Some find it useful to use visualization techniques to see this ball of qi, as it will definitely make it easier to cultivate your senses towards being able to feel it. Be careful with visualization though. The visualized energy ball is only a product of your imagination, and this is not what you are looking for. This is not a mental imagery exercise, or at least it should not be. Using proper visualization would only aid you in finding the real sensation of the ball of qi, and you should never forget that this is what you are really looking for, feeling and sensing the presence of the qi, not only imagining it. Mastering these two methods may prove an excellent basis to moving on to more difficult and complex qigong exercises, or could be a great way of meditation in itself. This is, of course, only the beginning. If further interested, you should seek the advice of an experienced teacher or further research the subject for yourself. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.